This is Rare, and I'm with JGTV, and this is Still Explain. Let's go. Believe it or not, I actually wrote that song about God at first. And I ended up switching out a bunch of lyrics to make it more relatable. Because at the time I wasn't sure if that was the route I wanted to go. So I made it about a girl instead. But if you listen to it, you hear references. For the event, originally I actually released 2 different versions of it. And do one of how I actually ended up releasing it, and then the one that was supposed to be about God. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do a little gospel album one day. Dude, I get called out all the time. They're like, "Oh, this song sounds like a wannabe Juice WRLD," and I'm like, "You're right." I'm like, "You're absolutely right. It is." I gotta say, Rare is a combination of a bunch of different sounds: R&B, pop, hip hop. But punk rock is one of those things, and what Juice WRLD brought to the world of hip hop couldn't be replaced. And what he was able to leave behind was artists like Kid Laroi and countless others. Like, of course, I'm gonna continue on with that. Missed phone calls, still waiting for a text I never get though. Girl, I can't even lie, think I miss you. Still got you on my mind, that's the issue. It's one of those things where it's a statement. Like, that open line is a statement. For anybody out there who, you find yourself waiting for your female, or, if you're a chick, you waiting for your dude to give you a call back. You leave them missed calls, you leave them voicemails, you send them text messages. You kind of get the gist of the song just off of that. I like to blend the happy with the sad, give you a little bit of up-tempo with some melancholy lyrics. Talking to God, he's right by my side. That's one of the main takeaways from the original piece that I wrote that I felt like had to stay, right? Because no matter through a relationship, heartbreak, bad things at work, having a bad day, the only person that's going to get you through that is God. So, the basis of the song is, I'm still missing a female that I was in a relationship with, but I'm riding with God now, and I guess that's who's going to get me through it. But I still love you. Fun fact, not really fun for me, but I wrote Still around the time that right after losing my grandfather, and then shortly before losing my grandmother. And I kind of credit this song to be almost like a telling the future, because I wrote this song maybe like 2 months before she passed. And it was almost like I knew I was going to be missing someone that much, because I ain't had no relationship problems. I ain't had no girl I was actually even talking about when I wrote that song. It was more like just God and how I wanted to be closer, and how I still have faith. And I changed it into I still love you. Like, and even when I say girl, like sometimes I kind of made it a little, you can kind of put your own twist on it, because I don't make it sexual. I don't make it, overly saying that I'm talking to someone I'm dealing with and like that. So you could mean that I'm missing my grandmother, I'm missing my dog, I miss you. Like, whatever it is, like, that's what that song is about.
Like applicable to whoever.
Pretty much, yeah.
What they're going through.
Insert here.
Right.
Pause. Appreciate JGTV for having me and let me explain my record. Still streaming now on all platforms. Catch me on Instagram, catch me on Twitter, X, my bad, and or Facebook, YouTube at Rare. You look me up, it's RV, R-E, in case you forget, it's right there for you. Peace out.
Right. You bonus contact.